Hello and welcome back to another video in the Moodle Course Development Series. I'm Joe Deegan, and in this video you'll learn how to make your courses even more social using the chat module. In the last video, you learned how to create a forum for your Moodle course. Now you're going to learn how to use a different type of activity that allows teachers to facilitate live chats with their students. The difference between forums and the chat module is that the chat module allows you to conduct live synchronous discussions with your class, while forums are used for asynchronous discussions. Let's start by taking a look at this screenshot of a Moodle chat where you can see your participants, George Clooney and Johnny Depp, displayed on the right side, and then their chat post displayed on the left in a real-time conversation. And this is a great tool if it's difficult to meet face-to-face with students. Okay, now let's head back to the course site and we'll add a chat to our Moodle course. And as usual, we'll need to start by turning editing on, then using the Add an Activity or Resource option to add our chat. Okay, so now I'll go ahead and add it to Section 3 by clicking Add an Activity or Resource. And then I'll select Chat from here at the top of the Activity menu, and then click Add. And then after clicking the Add button, I'll be brought to this chat settings page, where I'll start by entering a name and an introduction message for the chat. And then after entering the name and the introduction, I'll need to scroll down and use the next chat time setting to enter the date and time for the chat. So I'll say that mine's going to be on October 13th. And then I have the Repeat Sessions option, which allows you to set up repeat sessions if you want to have a recurring chat, maybe weekly or daily. The Save Past Session setting allows you to save the transcript of the text in case you want to share it with students who couldn't make it at the scheduled time, or if you just want it for future reference. And depending on what you want to use the past sessions for, you can use the Everyone Can View Past Sessions option to determine exactly who gets to see it. And then down here at the bottom, you have your Common Module settings, where you can decide if you want to separate your chats by groups if you're using groups in your course. And then once I'm done with all the settings, I'll scroll down here and click the Save and Display button. And then after clicking Save and Display, I'll be brought into this page, which is the entry page for my new chat. And once I'm ready to start the chat, I'll click this option that says click here to enter the chat now. And then I'll be brought into my chat. Okay, and here I am in the chat, and as you can see, I'm the only one logged in right now since I'm just doing a test. And if I want to enter a message, I'll scroll down here and enter a message. Then click the Send button. And then you'll see the message appear here in the main part of the screen. And that's all there is to setting up a chat. After the chat session has taken place, you and your students can access the chat logs in case they weren't able to make it or if they need to refresh their memory on what was talked about. So to access the chat logs from here on the course site, you just click on the chat. And then you'll see this option for View Past Chat Sessions. And you'll only see that if you selected to save past sessions when creating the chat. So I'll click on the View Past Chat Sessions. And then you can see here I have no complete sessions, but if I click this List All Sessions, I'll see the example one that I set up. And then here it is right here. So if I want to see all the details of what was talked about in the chat session, I can just click this option here to see the session. And the ability to conduct a live chat session, then provide access to the chat logs after, makes a chat activity a great tool for holding discussions with students online, and then also making it available to anybody who wasn't able to make it. Okay, time for a little practice. Go ahead and set up your own chat. And if possible, schedule a time with students or maybe other teachers to practice using the chat module so you're prepared to use it in an actual class. In this video, you learned how to use the chat module in your Moodle courses. In the next video, you'll learn how to add another social activity called a wiki. And that's it for now, and we'll see you in the next video.